everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today we're going to be going over all of my beauty related empties for the month of August 2024. The bag has never been fuller. I just about can't, I can sneak some stuff in here, but not very much. This is also a very strange empties. I have a lot of makeup. I have a crap ton of hygiene products. I don't have any fragrance. I don't have any nail care. My skincare section is tiny. Usually skincare is one of my bigger areas in these videos. And I've got 2 products and one of them's a foil sample. So it's an interesting month for empties. And of course, before we dive into it, keep in mind that August, I'm now back to work. But for a lot of August, I had it off. I was dog walking in the morning. So that means I was doing my makeup and showering twice a day. So you'll see that reflected in today's empties. But without further ado, as always, I'm going to go category by category in case you're interested in just certain categories. And I'll give you my thoughts on all the items I have used up. I'm going to kick us off in terms of the makeup empties. I'm going to go more or less in order of application. So I'm going to get started with just a little tiny guy. This is a little sample, 3 milliliters of the Benefit, the Porefessional Primer. I loved how this made my skin feel. Oh my goodness, that was the first time I used it, so soft. And it just felt like it's an experience with this primer. However, I don't think it's worth the money. I don't think, I'm sure I could get that kind of feeling replicated with other primers. And I don't think I really noticed much in terms of it helping with the foundation and all of the complexion products staying on the face. So I did really like it. I would happily use more of that, but I don't think I'm going to go on my way to get it. This is my last of my Lorac. This is the eye gloss in the shade At Sunset. I had a trio that came to me via Boxycharm probably about 3 years ago. This is a very pretty kind of duo multi-chrome liquid eyeshadow. There's a ton kind of dried up around the sides that I just can't reach. And if I try to get it on the eyes, it just kind of crumbles off and it's not great. But I reached out what I could. I do like these. This color was pretty good. It was my second favorite of that collection. The purple one, of course, was my favorite. But I'm not going to go out of my way to get those again. The Quo Beauty Liquid Precision Marker in the shade Ultraviolet. When I was looking for a price for this, is this discontinued? Because I'm going to be so sad. Because I've used this one up and Espresso, which was a dark brown. And that dark brown is definitely something I would be repurchasing if I can. This tip is just so easy to use. It has some flexibility and give to it, but not too much that you can't control where the eyeliner is going. This purple was a fun color. I wish it was a deeper purple, which I knew when I bought it, but it was kind of fun to play with. And I would repurchase this in a different color. Really, the only downside I have with this is you can't see your progress. And sometimes kind of gets gunked up with eyeshadow, so you kind of clean it off a little bit. But other than that, that's a fantastic eyeliner. I would recommend it. I've used many of these before. This is the Mary Kay Undereye Corrector, kind of a peach under eye corrector because I need that. Stopper taking out. I scraped out everything that I could. It's looking pretty empty in there. Again, you can't see progress or anything. I like the size of this doe fit. I like the application. I like a lot about this product, which is why I keep repurchasing it. I also finished my Milk makeup. This is the Lip and Cheek Blush Stick in the shade Werk. This was their sample size. It's not my favorite color. I tend to prefer more of a pink cream blush. But yeah, it looks like this. It's kind of more neutrally leaning, but it does scrape on the cheeks now, so that's why I'm calling it done. And I'm not going to deep pot this or anything. So I'm calling this one good. It lasted okay. I don't think it lasted super well on the cheek, but I did enjoy using it. It was nice to have kind of more neutral. It looks more orangey, but it's kind of more neutral pulling. So I did enjoy it. But it's not something I'm going to buy again. I don't think even in a different color. I prefer, a pan for my cream products. This is very exciting, you guys. I finished, this was a bronzer. It came from the Physicians Formula Butter collaboration. This was in Sunset Bronzer. This bronzer is too deep for me. It was challenging a little bit to work with, but it went super quick. Like, I made amazing progress on this in previous years. So I hit pan this year, finished it off in Graveyard Project Pan. So I'm very, very excited to have this out. I really do like the Physician Formula bronzers, just I would get the shade bronzer rather than Sunset Bronze because this was too deep, like I mentioned. And yeah, it's probably going to be my go-to when I need to purchase bronzers. Something I will not be repurchasing, this was from e.l.f., the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. This was good in terms of the shape. I like the shape of this, but the color was no go for me. This was too red, and I did not like how this made my brows look. So it was fine to work with, it was a bad color, and I don't know what else they have in terms of other color options. I do like the little spoolie, because that could help tone down the red a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see on those. It's just, they're kind of expensive. And then I also really enjoyed my Maybelline Lifter Gloss. This is in the shade Ruby. This goes so fast. Like, it's been in a lot of projects. It's taken me a while, but I haven't done a whole lot of focusing. It's got a good smell. I like this. Like, it's a big doe foot, but I do like it. It fits the lips and hugs the lips really nicely. I don't take stoppers out, like I mentioned, because lip products are way too messy for that. But I reached out, like, you can see how clean I got those sides. This color is really, really nice. I do enjoy it. You can kind of see it down there at the bottom. So this one was a good standout. It's just, I wish it lasted longer on the lips. Like, it really doesn't last that long. So I do have other lifter glosses in my collection, including one you just saw me roll into Throwback 30. But we'll have to see, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm undecided on how I feel in terms of repurchasing these. Okay, let's do skincare next. I just have 3 quick little items for us. My third and final sample of the Lancome Triple Serum. Again, we've talked about this packaging before, so I'm not going to do that. It's a fine serum. The Clarins Double Serum stands out to me more than this one, though, at least in terms of foil packet sizes. I actually have 3 skincare empties, depending how you count this next item. The NCLA Sugar All Natural Lip Scrub in the scent Almond Cookie. Finished off. This was my favorite brand of lip scrub. It is more abrasive than the Bath & Body Works. The Bath & Body Works is like an everyday lip scrub to me. But Bath & Body Works is much more accessible because I had to get these via Boxycharm in their drop shops. So Bath & Body Works more accessible. You can get it on sale with the mini deals or a lip care deal. So I'd rather go for those. And they have stronger scents than the NCLA beauty ones are. So that was my last one of those. And I think I'm kind of done with them. And then I have this sample. This is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray. This is the Aloe Cucumber Green Tea scent. It wasn't bad, but definitely would not be my first choice. Yeah. Now, this particular spray, because I was using this right after the Avene Thermal Water, and I like that one better. It just feels like it does more. Like, this was just, nah, it was just kind of there. So I got it used up, but I don't understand the hype with that one. I don't get it. So it's like, well, whatever. It's not a product for me, but if it's a product for you, then hey, more product for you because I won't be competing with you to buy it. Let's do hair care really quickly. I have 2 hair care items. I believe it was last month I finished a conditioner. Shampoo always seems to lag a little bit behind. This time I used up my last from OGX. This is their shampoo in Cherry Blossom. I feel like the first one I used up did more for my hair than this one did. I just don't feel like, I don't know. I mean, I'm in a place where I feel like, does anything really work well for my hair? So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh, hard to open now. I liked the Cherry Blossom scent, which is unusual because, you know, this is a floral, but I really did like it. I like the packaging. It's just, I'm just kind of on it. And then this thing. This is my, oh, backwards. You can't even see that. This is from Moroccan Oil. This is their treatment. This one was a 15 milliliter sample size. Hair oils, I just can't seem to make them work for me. I'm always apparently using too much. So I've instead just simply opted to use this as a pre-shower hair treatment. I usually do it when I'm sitting in a bubble bath and get some kind of benefit from it that way. I don't think I see very much, but I've got these samples. I will use them. I do have my last hair oil. It's this one in a 10 milliliter sample size. It is currently in my advent calendar project pan. Not going very well, but it is there. And it's, yeah. Hair oils are just probably a pass for me. All right, and now for my biggest section, the hygiene items. So we got lots to talk about. Let's start with some hand stuff first. So I only made my way through 2 soaps, although I've got 3 soaps in, well, there's 4 soaps, but the basement one gets like very little use. But in terms of the hand soaps that are upstairs, I think the kitchen one is around this point here. The one in the ensuite is probably around here. And the one in, no, sorry, that's the main floor bathroom. And then the ensuite, I think, is up here. So we're getting close on 3 more. This first one here is the Bath & Body Works a Gentle and Clean Foaming Hand Soap. Always my favorite formula. This one was in Sea and Sandstone. Now, Sea and Sandstone has notes of salted sea spray, warm sandstone, and golden driftwood. Packaging, I like the White Barn stuff, you guys. And this is a pretty color. And this is a little bit sentimental in terms of a scent for a very specific reason. So when I was really starting to get into hauling the Bath & Body Works soaps, I think it was the first hand soap haul on this channel, this was in there. My husband and I went together and they had a hand soap sale, and I'm going around and sniffing things, putting stuff in bags. And my intention was that before we go up to the checkout, I'm going to re-sniff everything again and just make sure I really enjoy all of them. Now, honestly, this probably would have been a scent I would have put back. Now, my husband, though, was like, well, we're going to use up hand soap eventually anyway, so we're just going to buy them all. And he went right up to the checkout. So this scent, because it was kind of like on the fence, I still liked it. I put it in my bag. That's my association with it. And in terms of this scent, like, it is more of a fresh, light scent, almost slightly cologne-y, a little bit on that sniff there. And this would have been a struggle for me because I've been passing over it, because it's not this kind of scent I gravitate to, because it is more on that fresh side. There's no fruit notes in here at all. So I kept passing over it. However, because I knew this was getting older in the collection in comparison to the other hand soaps and with a summer scent, I pulled this out. And you guys know I am struggling through pineapple mango. I am not enjoying that hand soap scent. That one is in 50 Shades of Brown. Otherwise, I would probably regulate that to the basement, and that can get used in way too long from now. Because the basement gets very little. Like, it's some use, but like, I maybe use that bathroom down there once a month. Like, not very much at all. But because I had pineapple mango in the bathroom upstairs, this was in the ensuite, so I was going hard on this one. So I enjoyed this more because I don't like pineapple mango. So this is like, oh, this is the better option for a scent. But it's not going to be one I'm going to repurchase or anything like that. Because, again, they make so many fantastic scents that one's just not for me. Now, of course, I also used up a classic. This one was in the kitchen, you guys, obviously, because it's Kitchen Lemon. Again, the Gentle and Clean Foaming Hand Soap. Oh, and years for these, because I keep forgetting, 2023 and 2023. Kitchen Lemon has scent notes of zesty lemon, sparkling citrus, and Italian bergamot. It is a classic. This packaging is not my favorite because it is opaque. They've had some stunning packaging of Kitchen Lemon. Like, if they brought that back, oh my goodness. And I could see myself, like, not hoarding this, but picking one up every once in a while to use in the kitchen. Now, this one also has a little bit of a scent memory attached to it. The first time that I can recall, like when I was really paying attention to hand soap, but that I can recall using Kitchen Lemon was, I think it was last summer. And you know, we had traveled to Manitoba. We were visiting some family. We were visiting my grandma's twin sister and her husband. We just call them Uncle and Auntie because it's easier. So we were visiting them, and they had this soap in the bathroom. It's like, oh, that's kind of a nice soap. And they had it in that really stunning, gorgeous packaging. Like, oh, it was beautiful. Which is what prompted me to pick up Kitchen Lemon for myself because I did enjoy it. Now, unfortunately, my aunt, or in this case, my grandma's twin sister, she has since passed away this year. So when I was using Kitchen Lemon, because I used it at their place first, that scent memory brings a little, like, a little sadness with it as well. So that's another thing that makes me like, it's not the scent's fault. It's just, it does have that memory attached because that's when I was first like really like, oh, we're at someone else's house. What hand soap? Like, if you're like that, let me know in the comments below. You go over to someone's house, like, what hand soap do you use? Oh, you use Bath and Body Works too. What scent's like? The things you get excited about it's interesting as you get older. But so yeah, that scent memory just sometimes makes this a little bit on the sad side. So we'll just kind of see where I go with Kitchen Lemon in the future. But I am glad I used this up because when I hauled this hand soap, I said this was going in my kitchen probably next, and then it didn't. It just got it there this year. All right, let's move on to this guy here. So I have one pocket back that I finished up this month. This is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. This one has scent notes of pineapple, palm sugar, sun-drenched nectar, I want to say, because I've had to look it up so many times. This I had picked up at the semi-annual sale for like 60-some cents. Hooray, great deal. I picked up 2 of them, and I'm kind of glad I did because I did enjoy this scent. I was a little nervous about pineapple, especially in body care, and I'm still a little bit nervous in terms of like shower gel, moisturizers, all of that. But in terms of the pocket back, I actually did quite enjoy it. This is the one I did take traveling, so I had some progress there. And then there's this little bit, like I just cannot get it out. It was upside down for so long. So that's where we're at. Now it's had more time to sit, I guess. I do have one more of these in my collection. I could potentially see myself buying that again, depending on the state of my pocket back collection. Let's finish up with hand creams. We're going to start with this guy here. This was from a Marshall's haul that I did. This is the Esfolio hand cream in Sweet Strawberry. $4.99, 100 milliliters. I love my strawberry scents. However, I'm just going to close that real quick. This scent. Okay, the formula is fine. It's okay. I do prefer my Bath and Body Works. But this scent, the best way I can describe it is like a dental strawberry. And if you're like me, just even being in the dentist's office, like that scent alone can cause my stomach to turn. Like I don't feel the best, even if I'm just getting a cleaning, right? But it's just the smell of the dental office. And then I had like this dental strawberry, and it was just... No. I am using the peach hand cream. I just rolled that into my hygiene project, Use It Up. Same brand. Oh, and there was my mark. I think it's got the same problem. So we're going to use it up as I use this one, which was on the body as body lotion, because at least that way some part of me was being moisturized. So, and it's not going to get drawn out. So that's what I'm at with these. I am not going to be buying any more Esfolio hand creams because I can't work with these scents, and I just love the Bath & Body Works one so much better. Let's do this next. This is the Mary Kay hand cream in Peach Gardenia. Okay, this is a little lesson on why nouns versus adjectives is really important, you guys. Peach Gardenia, I was expecting more of a peach scent. However, in this name, gardenia is a noun, peach is an adjective. I don't get any peach at all. This is gardenia. It's floral. I'm assuming what this smells like is gardenia because I'm not super florally, but I did get it used up. Formula-wise, I blew through this so quick. So quick. It is still 28 grams or the 1 ounce. Basically the same as Bath Body Works. It says 29 grams, but yeah, like formula is good. This scent is... No, that came in a trio. I did give one of them away. I'm finishing up the other one right now. Yeah, would not get those again. And then, of course, I used my At the Beach hand cream as well. I use a ton of At the Beach, as you'll see. So you'll see scent notes for this one in a bit. But this is the Shea Butter hand cream. And I'm glad I have a backup of this one still. I do really like the packaging because it's stunning. The formula is great. The scent is fantastic. Yeah, I will continue to buy Bath & Body Works hand creams. 3 scrubs finished off. First up, the Mary Kay foot scrub. Yeah, it's a foot scrub. Yeah. It was fine. It was like this green kind of color there. It was decent. Would I go to my way to buy like specifically a foot scrub again? Probably not, because I have so many scrubs in my collection. But hey, at least I'm down 3 this month. So this one was decent, fairly abrasive, which you kind of want on your feet. On the opposite end of that spectrum, look at the size of this tub, you guys. This is a 600 milliliter body scrub from Last Jungle in the scent Cherry Blossom. This was very like gelatinous jelly. It was very soft. It was kind of a fun texture. Oh, it's falling apart now. Now this, however, I would not consider a scrub. I would not. There are little beads in it, but it is so soft and so gentle. And yes, it does make your skin feel softer, but it doesn't make me feel exfoliated. So this was something I could use every single day, and I did use it a lot of days in a row here. It says you're supposed to use it twice a week. Yeah, no. If you have sensitive skin, maybe. It was kind of fun. It was a nice texture. But I've had like the soft soap exfoliating body washes are more exfoliating than this. So I don't think I would repurchase any of these body scrubs. And it did take me quite a while to work my way through, even though I cranked that out in a period of a month because I was using it like every day for a couple weeks there. And I'm just more excited about like my Doves, which I haven't even touched yet. Like I'm excited to play with those, see how those are. Of course, I love my Bath & Body Works scrubs. Yeah, like that one is just probably a pass. I also finished up a 2022 Summer Melody, and actually let's just do these together because they're both Summer Melody. So, dropping things. First off, this is the Exfoliating Glow Body Scrub, which those markings, the second one was definitely wrong. It was definitely lower down. Same thing with the body cream, also a 2022. So really cranked this one out in August. So scent notes. Oh, it smells good. Scent notes are Golden Honeydew and Bronze Vanilla. Now, when I first smelt this and rolled it into the project, I got more of that vanilla scent. And when I put it in the shower, got a lot more of that honeydew scent. And if you remember my whole cucumber melon fiasco, like I am kind of scared of any melon scent at this point. However, this one was pretty good. There was enough vanilla in there. And I'm not sad. Like the packaging, gorgeous. I'm not sad that it's gone. But if I were to see it again, maybe I'd pick another up. Like I would do maybe the body wash, the scrub, and the body cream. I would not get a mist in this though. But here is my scrub. I use this one up at the same time. That one takes me so long. But I used it at the same time as the body cream. So same number of uses on both of these to finish. And that is also as done as I can get it. So again, it was good. I'm glad I used it in the summer. And however, it's not the obsession a lot of other people have with this scent. Like some people just go head over heels for this one. Okay, let's talk about more body washes. I used up so many of them. First up, we have the Nivea Refreshing Body Wash Fresh Blends with notes of watermelon, mint, and coconut milk. I do have another of these. It's the Mango Apricot and something else. I have a plan for that one. You'll probably see that in my Summer Hygiene Use It Up next year. And it was in the spring and summer project. Now, formula, it's fine. It's 500 milliliters. I felt like I had to use more of this kind of soap compared to some of the other formulas that I'll be showing you guys. And it was this, you can see a little bit at the bottom. I can't get into this very well. But yeah, a fun green color. So I had to use a lot of it and it was fine. It's not my favorite. Am I going to reach for something like this over a Bath & Body Works? Probably not. Now, the mint in this scent overtakes the watermelon. Like, yeah, mainly what I get is mint. And I'm not a big mint person or a peppermint person, or it's just not me. So yeah, would definitely not get this one again. And unless a scent really like, oh my gosh, I need that, probably not going to buy this Nivea again. Speaking of Nivea, let's talk about this one. This is the Nivea Indulging Body Wash. This was the orange and avocado oil scent. This also has 500 milliliters of product in it. And there are my progress lines. Now, again, formula, then I go to sniff it. Formula is fine. It's not my favorite. However, for a good scent, like the chocolate one, you guys know the chocolate and macadamia oil one I did repurchase. I did get sick of the chocolate and then I fell back in love with it. So I have the chocolate back in my collection. It's probably going to be my go-to chocolate body wash unless I can find a more accessible and affordable one. And if Bath & Body Works comes out with hot cocoa and cream, oh, that would make my year. But they're not bringing it out for Christmas this year. At least not according to anything I've seen. Anyway, we're talking about orange and avocado oil though. This, obviously, I liked it at the start. And then I think it was around this mark, so about halfway through the bottle, I got sick of it. And I never did fall back in love with this scent. I don't like this one. I don't know what it is about it. And it makes me nervous because now I'm like, do I not like orange scents? Because if I don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I do have a couple orange things in my collection that I need to get used up and then not buy any more orange stuff. Or is it just this product? So that's my struggle bus with this. Would not buy this one. And in fact, of the current lineup of these Nivea Indulging Body Washes, the chocolate one is the only one that has my interest at this point. I want to talk about this one next, since we were talking about the mint train with the Nivea one I showed you. This is a large 650 milliliter of the Olay Fresh Outlast Body Wash with notes of white strawberry and mint. This one is hyped. People love this, and they should, because it is amazing. Like, look how much I used up in this month, and then in that, like, this is great. Okay, so formula first. I love the packaging first. It's gorgeous. I like it. Fits very nicely in the hands. Not see-through, but you can turn a light through it so you can track your progress. The formula. Okay, there's like, it makes the skin feel soft. It makes you feel clean. It makes you feel hydrated. It's just really good. This one at least is a fun pink color to kind of match the strawberry here. Like, it's great. And the scent, I am a strawberry girl. Strawberry is number one in terms of the fruits for eating and also for scent. Fruity girls, let me know your top. What's your top fruity scent down below? I'd love to know. But this is so good. And I was nervous about that and mint part, but the mint is subtle and just adds a little something extra. It is so good. I am so glad I already have a backup of this because I bought a backup shortly after I bought this one. And I'm also really excited that it comes in the giant size, which I have in the watermelon one in my collection. But yeah, it comes in a giant size. It's got a pump, like... That's probably going to be the one I'm going to buy rather than this size because obviously it's a bigger size and it's cheaper. So that's probably what I will do moving forward. But I have one more of this size in my collection. Love this one. And I do think Olay is my number 2 body wash. So first off, Bath & Body Works. Well, I guess if you're breaking it down, Bath & Body Works Moisturizing Body Wash, Bath & Body Works Regular Shower Gel / Body Wash because I did reformulate, and then the Olay Body Wash is next. I also finished this one up, you guys. So this is from OGX. This was the Ultra Moisture Extra Creamy Coconut Miracle Oil Body Wash. So this is where we have... I went through this fast. It has notes, it's enriched with coconut oil, essence of tiara, and vanilla beet extract. For me, this leaned more vanilla, so that's how I used it. I was using it with Sol de Janeiro. I was using it also with the Summer Melody set. This is 577 milliliters, and I blew through this. I felt I had to use, like the Nivea, you have to use a lot of this. And the shape of the bottle is also kind of fun. So you have to use a lot of it in the shower. It does a good job. When I bought it, like, I was curious about it because people talk up these body washes. And I'm glad I put it in the project because I got to experience it and kind of have an idea about this one. Now, I will say I did enjoy it a lot more in the shower compared to sniffing the bottle on cold. Like, there was so much more to the scent in the shower itself. Now, again, in terms of excitement, like, that's my scale, right? When I'm going to be buying stuff, which I don't need to do, but when I buy stuff, will I want to reach for this over my Bath & Body Works? And probably the answer is no. So, like, I could maybe repurchase this in the future, but I'm not running or going out of my way to buy it. This is the last body wash, you guys. This is the moisturizing body wash from Bath & Body Works in At the Beach. This was a 2023, and at the same time, I will show you my 2022 body cream, because why not? So, moisturizing body wash, progress. These don't start completely full, but there, and done. Now, I complained a lot about the Champagne Toast packaging because that just peeled and got everywhere in the shower. This one did very well. You can see there's a little bit of damage on the sides here, but really not much, like nothing really peeled. Like, this one did so well. So this packaging is so stunningly beautiful. I love it so much. Now, in terms of scent, this is notes of white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot water, sea salt breeze, sun-kissed musk. I like this scent, and I feel like I'm kind of missing it a little bit. Like, I kind of was like, when I was using it, I might buy it again, might not, maybe not. There's a lot of other things I like. I think I'm kind of at that point where it's like, I could see myself buying this again, even in the Fine Fragrance Mist, which I'm still trying to finish up. So, got this one used up. I was using this with, obviously, At the Beach. I was using it with Waikiki Beach Coconut. I was using it with a lotion I'm going to show you momentarily. I also used it with, of course, the 2022 body cream. Still really gorgeous packaging. 2023 is better. But, oh, this is so difficult now, you guys. This was the start of the bottle. 1 month, finish it off. So yeah, I do think I would repurchase At the Beach because it's a good scent, and this packaging. And it's a moisturizing body wash, right? So it's hard to get the moisturizing body washes. Hey, lotion! Used up this Soapbox Argan Oil Body Lotion. It was my last one of these I had in my collection. Finished it off. This has like 30 mils in it. It's fine. It's not like it's particularly scented, and it's not particularly hydrating. I also used up the St. Ives Softening Body Lotion. This one had notes of coconut and orchid, so I used this one also with At the Beach. This is where I rolled it into a project. So this was like several months of use. This I was using as a hand cream for all of the like fall semester. So September, October, November, and December. This was a hand cream in my office at work because it's a very light scent there. So I was using it as a hand cream. I used it on the body a couple times. And then I eventually rolled it into my 50 Shades of Brown project and got it finished off. Let's start 600 milliliters. I like the pump. It's not super hydrating. So I have another product that got paired with this a lot to give extra hydration to it. I do have another one. It's the St. Ives lotion, but it's like the collagen and elastin one. Not really a scented product, but I was intrigued by the formula. So I do have one more, but after that, I don't think I'm going to be buying any of the St. Ives body lotions because they're not as hydrating, and I just love my Bath & Body Works so much more. Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. So a little sample of it. Got this finished off. I go in spurts with this scent. In terms of the formula, I like it, but I'm not going to pay the price of this when I love my Bath & Body Works. So that's where I'm at with it. I do like it. If I get it, I will use it. I'm back and forth on the scent. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, it's a little much. Sometimes I love it, so I can't push myself too hard on the scent. But it is a good one for when I'm feeling the scent. I've used up that before, so you've heard that review before. Last body moisturizer. a 2022 Bath & Body Works Lakeside Citrus. Progress marks are gone. There's this one here, but anyway, Lakeside Citrus. So this was back in my purchasing of, if I kind of like it, I'm going to buy it. Oh, let's show you the inside too. And the scent notes here are Autumn Air, Citrus Zest, and Sparkling Water. This is a little bit more of a cloned Crisp Morning Air. And Crisp Morning Air, you guys know I love it in the hand soap. I've seen people haul it in body care, like in their older playlist, as like, I would love Crisp Morning Air in body care. Bath & Works, please bring Crisp Morning Air back in body care. This is Crisp Morning Air meets more of a cologne note. So it is, in my opinion, very unisex of a scent. Of course, you can wear whatever scent you like, regardless of how you identify. And it's okay. Like, I was concerned this would give me a headache. It never did. I was concerned I would just get real tired of the scent. It was okay, right? I wouldn't buy it again, is my review. But it was decent. So it was kind of unique in that way. But I always passed over it, which is why when it rolled in perfectly for a prompt in my Dungeons & Dragons project pan, like, had to do it. So I'm glad I got it used up, but would not buy it. All right, I believe this is the last item, you guys. This is the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Rich Moisture Body Oil in Cocoa Shea. You guys know I was working through my body oils and saying I want them out. I don't want to be buying more body oils because I'd rather use a body cream. And overall, yes, that is my preference moving forward. But I was curious, and I hate how, like, this is so oily and my marks have basically all rubbed off. But, like, I wish there was a pump or something just to help with it. Formula, this was great. It was nice and hydrating, gave a beautiful glow to the skin. And this, because this is Cocoa Shea, was getting paired over the St. Ives lotion to give it that extra boost of hydration. Now, I do have some more unscented lotions in my collection, which, that's going to be struggle bus to use up. But I would buy more of, especially this body oil. I'm just waiting for a body care sale to be able to do it. So, or in like a good body care sale to be able to do it. So I would buy more of these, especially to help me use up those unscented products. After that point, we'll have to see. Maybe. But yeah, formula is great. And this scent, I like it. I want to buy the moisturizing body wash. I do have the body butter already, but like, this is a great scent. I liked it. For my husband, it was a little bit too sweet. So he wasn't the biggest fan of this particular one, but I did enjoy it. All right, so there's all my empties up. We basically buried a lot of the other categories with all the hygiene stuff, but that's just kind of how it worked out. Now, again, with not having a lot of those skincare empties, and the skincare like really like jacks the price up, while there's a lot of body care in the Bath & Body Works, especially with their price increases, which, guys, just so you guys know, as I'm calculating my monthly totals, usual disclaimer down in the description box below. However, because Bath & Body Works has a higher value, so that hand cream is worth $9.50 now. Who's paying $9.50 for a hand? I bought it for $3, and I had a coupon on top of it. But anyway, I am using their updated prices, so just keep that in mind, because that's what the value of those items is now. Ridiculous. So when I add up all of these categories, while the bag was the fullest it's ever been, because of the bulk size of all of these hygiene empties, the monetary value for this month is not the best. It's not the lowest, and it's not even the second lowest, but it is only $343.91 for this month, which brings my year-to-date value since January to a total of $3,827. Of course, those are Canadian pricing, and you know, we're still chipping away. Right? We're still getting that up there. Now, of course, I'm not trying to waste any of these products. I'm just enjoying them. And again, especially because I was showering twice a day and then therefore moisturizing twice a day, I've got through a lot more hygiene items than I normally do. So yeah, this month, very interesting empties video. So interesting to kind of see how it all works out, but I'd love to know what you guys were finishing up this month. I always like to get my reviews on these items because, hey, what worked for me may work for you, may not work for you. It's always an interesting thing because, of course, everyone's skin, body, preferences, all of that is all different. But thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you don't miss my next Empties video or to see me use up any of this stuff or stuff that's going to be my future Empties. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.